Hi, I'm Stephanie from Married at First Sight. Since the news of my breakup, I've kept my silence so that I could just move on and return to normal life. It was extremely painful to see the constant lies being told about me in the press. But I didn't want to retaliate out of respect for Ben's family. Seeing me slinging mud at him, I just didn't think it was right. So I just let him get on with it, hoping that it would eventually die down. After a couple of months, it did, and I was able to return to a sense of normality. Then everything that came out in the past couple of weeks happened, and again, my life has become a circus. The day we signed our divorce paperwork, I thought I was finally rid of him. But later that day, he announced he was going on Celebrity Big Brother, and the focus point of the show was to bring up the reason that he was famous. But of course, that reason is me. Then he announced that he was expecting a baby, and that we had broken up 8 months ago. I had already been told about the baby by a friend of his that it was conceived when we were still together, so to hear it from him lying about when we broke up to cover up this scandal was a blow. Then the final nail on the coffin for me was that I at least held the belief that he went into this for the right reasons, but that he had his head turned by women and fame later down the line. But I found out on Celebrity Big Brother that he had first cheated on me as soon as we returned from our honeymoon. I'm genuinely sorry to the people who've been bigging me up for keeping a dignified silence, but everyone has their tipping point, and I guess this is mine. So I'm doing these videos rather than selling my story to the tabloids, so that it's my own story, my own opinions, my own point of view on everything that's happened. I'm going to be answering all of the most frequently asked questions. Why marry a stranger? Why do it on TV? What did my friends and family think? What was the wedding day really like? When did we consummate the marriage? How was living together? What happened after decision day? When did we break up? What was the fallout like? And do I regret doing the show? Once the story is complete, I'm hoping that I don't get asked any of these questions anymore, because there is much more to me than maths. I've travelled the world, been to war-torn countries, fundraised for charity, saved people's lives, and all anyone wants to know about is Married at First Sight and what Ben did to me after. Before I begin my story, I want to say a huge thank you to all the people who voiced their support for me. I've had some really dark times in the last few months, but I have had literally thousands of messages of well wishes from complete strangers passed on to me via friends. It really has restored my faith in humanity. I hope I'm not letting any of you down by breaking my silence.